Welcome back to the Newcastle Career Mode episode 2 for you all here today, and we begin with kind of going through our form at the moment in the league and see how I created a little bit of a form table which will be updated throughout every start of the new episode, as well as our previous results of the last episode and also our top goal scorer, top assister, and as you can see on the right, the Premier League table. Some great results there. Unfortunately, some horrific ones as well. However, down to some more bigger news. Fabian Schär extends his contract with Newcastle United and signs an extra 1-year deal and will be staying with us until the end of next season. But anyway, let's get into the first game of the episode as we take on a difficult team, can be a difficult team to play against, Everton, especially away from home. We travelled to Goodison Park. Obviously, we're looking to try and get back-to-back wins to kickstart things after that incredible result at the end of last episode against Manchester City. If you guys haven't watched episode 1, I highly do recommend it. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If any of you guys do enjoy it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That would mean a great deal. As you see, Ashley Young leading out Everton here, and leading out our Newcastle team is of course our captain Bruno Guimaraes. But Everton had the first chance of the game as they played in on goal with Garner Gay, which effort is well saved there by Nick Pope. And Everton also come close here as they have a chance with Jack Harrison on the edge of the box, who bends a ball which is just wide. Close there from Jack Harrison. It takes us to the hour mark till we get our first chance as Trippier whips in a great ball to find Harvey Barnes, who heads it home. The substitute that came on for this game scores 1-0 Newcastle United on the hour mark. Harvey Barnes with the goal. See what that means there to Eddie Howe. We have another chance to make it 2-0 as Trippier plays into Murphy down the right side. He smashes the ball across the 6-yard box, and Harvey Barnes is there again to arrive and to get a brace in this game and to make it 2-0 Newcastle. The question is, can we see it out and pick up a huge 3 points away from home? The answer is yes, we can. A fantastic result here for Newcastle United, 2-0 away at Everton against a Sean Dyche team, which we all know can be very difficult to play against. They weren't that bad, Everton, but not too many chances apart from the first half chances that shown. We were quite solid defensively in the second half. But anyway, yep, great result here. 2-0, clean sheet. Harvey Barnes with 2 goals as well. He scored a hat-trick versus Ipswich in the end of last episode, doing incredible results. But yeah, great way to kickstart the episode. 2-0, 3 points, and a clean sheet away from home. We now come back here to St James's Park with Newcastle United. I've been to see they've scored 5 goals last 3 games. We take on Brighton in the Premier League. I hope it's Brighton now I've said this. But yeah, difficult game. Again, Brighton have got some phenomenal players in their team. Some absolutely phenomenal players that we all know are definitely going to cause some problems. But at St James's Park, I always fancy our chances no matter who we come up against. Not too much of a changed team really. Harvey Barnes comes in to start for us to replace Murphy out on the right. Brighton do manage, though, to win themselves an early penalty as Sven Botman runs into João Pedro, attempting to block the shot, but instead kind of moves his body into the forward. But again, I think maybe a little bit soft there from the referee. But at the end of the day, it has been given. Not too happy Eddie Howe here, and Brighton have themselves a chance here to go in front through João Pedro on the penalty spot. A massive fan favourite here for Brighton. Steps up and saved by Nick Pope. Really good save there from the keeper. We have a chance here as Isak is played in on goal and he manages to finish the chance. There is not a player, in my opinion, in the league, maybe apart from someone like Mohamed Salah, that would rather have an opportunity like that. What a finish there from Isak, and absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We have another corner here on the hour mark, and we do like to score on the hour mark, which shows again Sven Botman from zero to hero, giving away that penalty. Nick Pope saves his blushes, and Sven Botman from the corner heads it home. An incredible headed finish there from the Flying Dutchman. And yeah, we lead 2-0. But Brighton, Minte do manage to work himself inside the box with some fantastic show of pace. But there's Fabian Schär to deny him going any more forward. And that is how the game ends. You do think how different that would be if the penalty would have gone in. But an incredible, finish An incredible penalty save, by Nick Pope, and some incredible goals as well from Isak and Sven Botman from the corner, and back-to-back 2-0 victories, and that makes it 3 wins in a row in the Premier League. An incredible way, a bit of form here for Newcastle United, which shoots us up to the table. Yeah, fantastic result here, an absolutely incredible result. 2-0 Newcastle, Isak and Botman, great result there. Great result here for Newcastle United. But anyway, we now head into our next Premier League fixture, and we take on another difficult game here as we're going to come up against Nottingham. I believe, wait, who are we coming against? Nottingham Forest? Is it Nottingham Forest? No, it's not. It's Chelsea. It is Chelsea. My apologies about that. We take on Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge. Of course, another difficult team. They've got one of the best players in the league in their team in Cole Palmer. Obviously, Chelsea, a bit of a... like to spend a lot of money, really, but we do create ourselves the first chance of the game. We get in down the right side with Trippier, who delivers a great ball in. Isak with the header, which was well saved from Sanchez. However, the offside flag would have spared Sanchez either way. Now we step forward all the way to the 67th minute, and we manage to put ourselves in front. Anthony Gordon with a great breakaway goal, and Chelsea are now played in one-on-one, and Joselu with a nice finish there to level the scoreline here for Chelsea, who must have joined them on a free transfer. Another chance here for Chelsea to get in down the right side with Cole Palmer. Palmer does well. Threads the ball through to Joselu, and Joselu finishes across goal with 8 minutes left. 2-1 Chelsea. It looks like Chelsea might have snatched away, and that is the first time, I believe, we have gone in front and the game has been turned on its head and we've ended up losing. 2-1 Chelsea versus Newcastle, and ends our winning run, which is really gutting. It really is frustrating to lose. Cole Palmer, you know, incredible, a very nice assist, and Joselu, the main player for Chelsea here, 5 attempts, 2 goals. Not many chances apart from the goals. Honestly, I don't know where their attempts come from, probably block shots, but yeah, great stuff there for Chelsea, but unfortunately for us, not ideal. Anyway, we now head into the next game in the EFL Cup, and we take on League 2 side Chesterfield, who ends up getting promoted out of the National League 2. So we're travelling away from home. Could this team potentially provide an upset? The heavily rotated team for us, honestly. There's not a single player in this team which I think we're playing which is a consistent starter. I think maybe Joel Linton might be playing. Miley is also playing as well. Dibbling, Callum Wilson, Jacob Murphy, Matt Targett. I'm trying to remember the team. Dan Byrne, Lloyd Kelly, Vladimir Dios. So yeah, heavily rotated team. But we do have ourselves the first chance of the game where Jacob Murphy cuts in inside the box and he hits the underside of the bar and bounces away. We have ourselves another chance here where Murphy's played in again. Tried to go a little bit more, I don't know, more, not like in terms of his typical shot where it was all power, but in terms of the regard that it was more placement from Jacob Murphy, which was well saved. Chesterfield had an effort saved right there, and then they get played in, and Will Grigg makes it 1-0 Chesterfield. He is on fire, and Chesterfield could cause a big upset here. As Jacob Murphy played in on the right side, smashes the ball across, and Miley denies any chance of an upset. Maybe a bit too much of an emphatic celebration right there, but it is a late goal, and the game gets taken to penalties. We saved Chesterfield's first penalty to deny Will Grigg, and Isak steps up and finishes it top left corner. Very nice finish there from the Swede. John Fleck now steps up and smashes it low and hard down the middle. Experienced midfielder John Fleck, formerly of Sheffield United in the Premier League. Jacob Murphy steps up now, and probably the best penalty at the bunch so far. Great finish there in the top right corner. And then Chesterfield managed to pull themselves back to keep themselves in the game. We've still got 100% success from penalties. Is that going to continue? Yes, it is. Anthony Gordon, another cool penalty. 3-3 for Newcastle. Booyah steps up here for Chesterfield and drills it home in the far bottom corner. And now we have a chance here to really potentially go away. But the penalty is saved by the keeper. Taylor steps up, but Vladimir Dios denies him. And now Joel Linton to win the game on penalties. Joel Linton now, and smashes it home. And Newcastle United are into the next round of the Carabao Cup. We win on penalties against Chesterfield. Not the most something you want to scream about, but to still win And that is the most important thing in these cup competitions, to get through to the next round. Not necessarily the performance, just dig in. And we rode our luck at times in that game. And yeah, it was a fantastic save there of Lakmadios, and then Joel Linton, obviously, a very nice penalty. So that's how the game ends. We win on penalties. Now, the next game here, we travel. We don't travel, actually. We stay at home as we take on Arsenal at home here. Difficult game. Arsenal, Premier League title contenders in the game. Havertz, key player to watch out for there. 2 goals in his last game. Here we go. Approaching kickoff here. Newcastle United versus Arsenal. My apologies, well, for a bit of a kick clash here. I don't think it's that bad, but some people might do struggle with it. But anyway, Newcastle versus Arsenal. We got a undefeated record here at St James's Park. Let's see how it's going to continue. Oh, no, we don't actually. We lost to Spurs, didn't we? But undefeated records, in this episode so far. Hopefully that can continue. Right, anyway, here we go. Harvey Barnes on the right side. Delivers a great ball in. Anthony Gordon's there at the far post, where Neto does well to save that one. And Martinelli takes on Livramento, plays the ball on the inside to find Havertz, then Havertz drills it across to find Odegaard, and Odegaard's there, ran about the penalty spot, smashes it home, and Arsenal lead 1-0 against Newcastle United. Odegaard, 19 minutes gone, a really nice finish there from the Norwegian. Great finish there from Martin Odegaard, and it is 1-0 Arsenal. We are behind here at St James's Park to another North London team. The question is, though, can we respond this time round? But yeah, Nick Pope doesn't stand a chance saving that one. I think it's poor defence. We have those short corners. We whip the ball in, headed away, and we still manage to keep the effort alive, playing it off the edge of the box where Fabian Schär attempts an effort, which was well saved there from Neto. Really good save there. Now we into the second half here as Arsenal chip a lovely ball over the top. I believe Havertz chipped that into Odegaard, and Odegaard misses a great chance to make it 2-0. And when you don't take your chances, you get punished. Arsenal didn't take their chance. We level it through Anthony Gordon, who's played in by Joel Linton. A fantastic moment there to Anthony Gordon, who gets another goal in his calendar. Arsenal get in, but Nick Pope denies them. And that is that. But controversy here. For a long ball, we do chest down. We were in on goal of Isak, but the referee blows his whistle. Controversial moment right there, but the time was played, to be fair to them. And it is a good result for Arsenal, and kind for us, really. A point, I guess. Fair result, I think, overall. It didn't cost the entire game. But yeah, game finishes 1-1. And we have now got another Premier League game to get into. But yeah, Odegaard for Arsenal, and for us, Anthony Gordon, who has been really solid. Anyway, our next Premier League fixture is one of a team which recently has been incredible in real life. Nottingham Forest. Big game here. Away from home, of course. Our away record isn't that bad. It could be a lot better, but isn't bad. We still need to be a little bit more clinical. But anyway, here we go. Nottingham Forest here at Forest Park Stadium. What's Forest Stadium's called? I completely forgot it now. But anyway, here we go. City Ground, is that it? I don't know. I could be completely wrong with that. It might be the City Ground. I don't think that's right, though. But anyway, Bruno Guimaraes leads out Newcastle. But Nottingham Forest do start off the game very early on with a great opportunity as they get the ball on the left side. Hudson-Odoi, who chops out, then plays the ball into Taiwo, where his shot is blocked there. We have ourselves a chance here. Isak plays in Dibbling down the right side. Tyler Dibbling back to Isak. Isak touching, clipped in off the post, and Newcastle take their lead again. Nottingham Forest missed a great opportunity. We take ours. That's what the Premier League's about. Isak plays the ball through to Tyler Dibbling, who gets hacked down there by new signing Pervez Estepinian, new Nottingham Forest left back in the game, and he gets a straight red card. I don't even thought on that one. Stopped a really good opportunity for us to make it 2-0, and Pervez Estepinian with a bad foul. However, from the resulting set piece, we pinged around the ball a little bit, and we do manage to make it 2-0. Anthony Gordon again, another goal for Anthony Gordon. I believe I'm not wrong, that is 3 in 3 for Anthony Gordon in the Premier League, who makes it 2-0 just before the break. And then just over the hour mark, we managed to make it 3-0 with Isak. A nice finish there in the bottom corner. Newcastle dominating Forest here at the moment. An incredible performance. We also have a corner here with the ball to Dan Burn hits the crossbar. It's close there from the English 6'6" defender. We also had a chance to make it 4. Dibbling plays them all through here. Livramento plays it into Dibbling. Dibbling in down the right side. Smashes the ball across the face of goal. And Isak is there to smack it home at 4-0. Hat-trick for Isak. And an incredible win here for Newcastle. Our biggest win of the saves. Our biggest win of the Premier League series so far. 4-0. Fantastic. Absolutely incredible here from Newcastle United. Really good result here against Nottingham Forest. Always going to be a difficult game, but with performances like that, and I know this team is capable of so much more, and these are the games that I look at and make me just go, yep, we're going places with this Newcastle side. An incredible result here away from home. 4-0. Isak, domination here from Newcastle United, but you do wonder how different the game would have been if Forest would have scored that early chance. Anyway, we're now heading to another Premier League game. We're heading back home as we take on West Ham United in the Premier League. West Ham got some dangerous players. You've got to be careful of Fulker, Paqueta, some really good, highly rated players in the Premier League. Could have been another one as well. But we are back at St James's Park. And can we continue our incredible start to this episode? An incredible winning run at the moment in the Premier League. Apart from that blip against Arsenal. But even then, Arsenal are a good side. But a really good result so far. And Shearer, you see there. But yeah, here we go. I don't know why we bring out West Ham young fans. Should be Newcastle young fans. But hey, it is what it is. I believe, if I'm not wrong, West Ham got the Newcastle kids. But anyway, West Ham do have themselves the first opportunity of the game. Only 5 minutes in, it took them as Cutters, who tries an effort from about 35, 40 yards. And Nick Pope makes a very good save to deny Mohamed Cutters. We get our first chance of the game here as Harvey Barnes cuts in. There's a runner on the inside, Bruno Gomes. He's in one-on-one, and we all know what to do. He squares it to Isak, and Newcastle take the lead, and it's that man again, Alexander Isak, who we all know if we don't get European football or Champions League, he is surely going to be off. But Bruno Gomes plays it across Isak, 1-0 Newcastle. Fantastic way to start off a game. Again, West Ham came close. What do we do at the other end? We score our chance when they miss theirs. West Ham do have a great chance here as they are in down the right side with Galano. Plays it into Cutters. Cutters shoots to the near post. Pope with another fantastic save to deny him. Now, over the hour mark, Anthony Gordon's effort is well saved from Fabianski. He's been really good at them type of moments. All his goals have came through that, for a little spin and a shot across goal, which well saved from Fabianski. However, West Ham have themselves a free kick here on the left side. They whip a ball in. Edson Alvarez is above his man, heads it home. And a chance here for Newcastle in the final 10 minutes. Fulkirk smashes it home from close range at the near post. And Pope is beaten. Newcastle United, unfortunately, lose here against West Ham at our own ground. Very disappointing. 2-1 West Ham full time. That is a real kick in the teeth because you'd expect so much better from us. And considering we went 1-0 in front, I think to go beyond and lose that game is really frustrating. An incredible result, though, for West Ham, but we have got to dust ourselves off and go again because we have ourselves another Premier League fixture, and I believe the final game of the episode here, as we're going to be taking on Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Away from home, Alexander Isak, Premier League's top goal scorer, 8 goals this season so far. Can he get another? Final game of the episode here against Crystal Palace. Come on, Newcastle. Let's see if we can pick up 3 points here. But again, not going to be easy. Palace, I feel like every single Premier League team has got its players you got to watch out for. And Palace are no exception. Kamada, Eze, Jean-Philippe Mateta. We also have a chance here as Bruno Gomes hits the post just 15 minutes into the game. And we have another great opportunity as Livramento is played in down the right side. Trying to thread it through there to find Isak. Back to Dibbling. Back to Livramento. Into Isak. In one-on-one. We all know what happens. He buries it. But the offside flag is up. 25 gone, and then it takes the hour mark until we get ourselves another chance. Isak plays a great ball out wide to find Dibbling. We're light scoring on these hour marks. Dibbling, Gordon, lovely. That is my favourite goal so far. Just Anthony Gordon's lovely little dink into Isak, and Isak have an incredible finish. And Newcastle United lead 1-0. Fantastic stuff here, and could we on course to end off the episode in a very good result here? Now that is the question. Great, look at that, lovely clipping it over the defence, and Isak in and finishes it past Newman, who was been incredible in this game for Palace. Everything I've thrown at him, he saved, but you're not going to save them. Palace doing themselves a chance here with just 15 minutes to go, which is very frustrating chance to concede here as Mitchell played in with Jeffrey Schlupp, who whips a ball in, headed away. Kamada picks it up on the edge of the box, and Kamada goes for goal and just smashes it into the top corner. 1-1 between Palace and Newcastle, and Palace have pulled themselves back level. Very frustrating indeed. But anyway, that is how the game ends, and that is how the episode ends. Thank you so much, everyone, watching this Newcastle United save. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Your guys' support is absolutely incredible. But again, massive thank you to you all. Hopefully you all go on to have a great day. And episode 3 will be released again next Tuesday. Thank you for watching. Take care. And yeah, hopefully you will go on to have a fantastic day.